Hello everybody and welcome to this game of StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm. I am Sprawl and I'm going to be bringing you another replay from CaTaStRopHiC. And yeah, we are on Akilon. I believe this is flats. I'm blanking now. It's either waste or flats. One is the StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty one is the Heart of the Swarm. But anyhow, spawning in the bottom right hand corner, we have a root player. It's going to be ROOTweWiN. And I believe that is ROOTCats. I believe he has changed the name. In the top left hand corner we have Team NrG's CaTaStRopHiC, and I don't know what we're gonna see here. The last game I casted of CaTaStRopHiC, he tried to 2-gate proxy a Zerg. It didn't work out initially, but he ended up winning that game very impressively after doing a pretty sick cannon rush. And this probe is coming across the map. He did drop a pylon at the position you would drop it at for a fast expand, so we could be seeing a long game here. Let's take a look at We Win. Are we going to see... what are we going to see here? It's just going to be a scout. I was kind of like, it's going to be a 13 hatch? That doesn't make any sense. There's no minerals for it. Here comes that probe. He's going to be able to see that there is no spawning pool quite yet. Forge is going down just to be safe, though, so... telling from that last game, CaTaStRopHiC does like his Forge, his cannon rushes, so we might actually see an attempted denial of this second hatchery that inevitably will come down for We Win. And just dancing around trying to deny it as long as he can without a pylon. Oh, almost gets it down from We Win, but instead actually going for a base at the bottom third. I believe we will see after that pylon does go down. Nope. We Win decides to actually head on back, so dropping out. I didn't even see that hatchery goes down in the natural of CaTaStRopHiC, so this is going to be very interesting. Cannon does go down, so CaTaStRopHiC is going to have a little bit of defense here, but if he's not careful and doesn't have that wall, there's actually no spawning pool coming down, so there's not going to be anything of the sort in that respect. Spawning pool just now coming down for We Win, but I haven't actually seen this a long time. I believe he is going to try and get some Zerglings out of here and try to get as much as he can for larva. That cannon does go down, but it's not going to be enough to take out this hatchery. The hatchery is going to be able to finish. It's just a question of how much he'll be able to get out. Is he going to be able to even get a queen or something like that? That would be cool. But this pylon block really started it all. Or maybe We Win thought of this beforehand. We did see that scout come out pretty quickly, so I believe that was what happened. And trying to attack even with the probe's going to try and zap that hatchery to death. But actually pulling probes off the line is CaTaStRopHiC. He's going to try and kill this, but it is going to have some larva up. That spawning pool is done, and actually getting a lot of gas going straight into lair tech is We Win. So excuse me for not knowing what's going on here, but it's definitely a little bit weird. We do see that does go down inevitably, and actually not microing these broodlings, not taking out any probes, going for that cannon instead, and at least that creep is going to hold off CaTaStRopHiC from getting a nexus there anytime soon. 2 drones actually going after that single probe. So what is going to happen here? Hatchery is going to go down right outside the natural, so We Win not going to take no for an answer. Is going to get a hatchery down somewhere where there's no mineral patches of his own, and that lair is still on the way. So what? I don't know. People are going to say that I'm noobs for not knowing what this lair is actually going to be for, but I really actually don't know. What can he really get that lair tech's going to help with? Yeah, you can get Overlord transportation, I suppose. That could work. These lings actually did get into the base. There is zealots here, though, so he's going to be able to clean these up eventually. And still no nexus down for CaTaStRopHiC, though. Just looks like he's going to go for Warp Gate. Going to get that done. There's the nexus. Obviously that creep did just finish up receding, so he can go for that kind of thing. Has Devil Gas out already. This hatchery is about to go down, but is CaTaStRopHiC going to see it? He does see it. That creep just spews out immediately and gives it away. Going to start wailing away on that, birthing a queen in that position, and we see an infestation pit coming out for ROOTweWiN. And yeah, I want to predict things, but I'm not. I'm just gonna not, because I have no real clue as to what's going to go down. Swarm host on the way, so that's what that was for. I totally blanked on the fact that you need that infestation pit. So there is going to be a swarm host coming out of this base, and once that happens, obviously there's no observer here, so he is going to be able to start spewing those locusts into the natural here. That queen does finish. He's going to run away and actually hiding here. I don't know if CaTaStRopHiC actually saw it pop, if he was looking or not. I don't know. And here he comes, though. He's going to try and take out these zealots with these broodlings and the queen, fending those away. 2 lings as well, and that swarm host does get burrowed, has those locusts out, and those locusts do so much damage, even just a light units, obviously. Oh, almost takes out that zealot, and that swarm host is going to be crawling a little bit closer. We actually have an infestor on the way from this particular location as well. So definitely a weird game here. We got swarm hosts popping out, and they are going to slowly but surely use their locusts to whittle down. It looks like that pylon is what they're going to aim for, taking out a zealot there very, very quickly. And these locusts, they are very deceiving. They look very, very harmless, but they do so much damage. And we do see a robotics facility finishing up for CaTaStRopHiC, so he is going to be able to get that observer to come out to be able to see those burrowed swarm hosts rather. Pylon getting dangerously low right now, is going to have to drop another one to keep those. I think that one would lose power. Those ones would obviously keep their power, and another swarm host is down here. And there's so much larva that was actually used there. I didn't actually see that there was that many there, but indeed that pylon does go down, is going to get powered once again, though. Now that there is a void ray out and an observer, are going to be able to do a good amount. Fungal goes down, though, and there is 2 spore crawlers here as well. That's exactly what they were for, to try and take out this kind of aggression and prevent this push from being declined, but that void ray is forced to actually fly back into the base, not going to take out any of these swarm hosts. A 4th one does appear, and a spine crawler, so this is a very unique rush coming out of ROOTweWiN. He's got locusts on the low ground and on the high ground, and they're going to work their way up, taking out a cannon and just slowly but surely taking this wall down, 1 building at a time. We got 3 gateways coming down behind this, and Oracle is going to come out as well, and that's going to be used for vision if he so chooses. Obviously, oh, actually, is that observer dead? That observer's gone, so yeah, definitely going to need that for. I didn't see that the spores did take that out, but they indeed did. Here comes some damage on that swarm host. 1 swarm host is going to go down, a little bit too close to that cannon's vision. Detection is going to work there, and is going to take out another cannon, though, right when that first one that got taken out comes on back. So doing damage is ROOTweWiN, no doubt, but is it going to be enough? Here comes some harassment at the main here, going to be able to pop that pulsar beam. Had to check there. It is pulsar beam doing a good amount of damage, actually going for a swarm host. That swarm host is going to want to burrow. 7 kills so far, though. And actually dancing around does get the swarm host, so a spore crawler is on the way, but so little drones remain for CaTaStRopHiC, or rather for ROOTweWiN. GG out of ROOTweWiN. Very creative play with those swarm hosts at that hatchery, but it's not going to work out in this occasion. CaTaStRopHiC taking this game, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was actually very interesting, very, very interesting indeed. Please subscribe to my channel. Coming back to you guys with more Heart of the Swarm action very, very shortly, so stay tuned. See you guys later.